Sa ilang sandali po magsisimula na itong ating laban. There's Drian Francisco on your screens. 19 wins, no losses. Ayan po makikita natin yung kanyang kakaibang shorts. Samantala, yellow shorts po ang suot nitong si Duangpetch Kokietgym. And of course, yung ating referee si Steve Smogger. And masasabi natin itong kalaban niya, Dennis, itong kalaban ni Jong is no pushover, literally.
But you know what is encouraging about what we're seeing right now is that for someone, nakatulad ni Drian, na first time lalaban abroad,
yes,
makikita mo yung confidence written all over his face at easily mga 2 to 3 inches ang height advantage ni Drian. Actually, ngayon ko na na-realize, mas matangkad pala itong si Drian laban kay Duangpetch.
Drian Francisco trying to feel his way around. Of course, this is scheduled for 12. Alam mo, nakausap natin si Elmer Anuran, yung manager nitong si Drian Francisco, and he's never seen, according to Elmer, he's never seen Drian more relaxed coming into a fight, and which is ironic because first time niya nga lalaban dito abroad. Drian with some early combinations to the body. Dito naman kay Duangpetch Kokietgym, whose real name is Mud Duangpetch, ang kanyang kartada. Dennis, pakinggan natin na maigi ito 51 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 21 wins coming by way of knockout. If there's any chink in this record, yung knockout to win ratio niya is not impressive.
Correct. Well, golden boy na pala ito, no? More than 50 fights. But siyempre, malaking advantage sa kanya. Nandito sa kanyang bayan ginagawa itong laban na to, no?
Which is also another thing because he's the, sabagay, vacant ito pinaglalabanan nila. So they decided to hold it here at Nong Khai in Thailand. And Drian Francisco, ito, sunod-sunod ang acid test para dito kay Drian Francisco. And this is probably the biggest one of them all. Drian going to the body early at hinahabol siya dito. Dito si Duangpetch Kokietgym.
You know, what I like about Drian right now, at least for his first round, is that he's picking up his shots, at hindi siya nagmamadali, hindi siya ika nga katulad ng before, na kapag may pagkakataon, talagang ibubuhos sa lahat. But this time, medyo sinusukat-sukat niya. And so far, he is having a good start. He's been connecting some good shots, most of them to the body. Maganda rin yung kanyang left jab. Pero alam mo, yung isang medyo sa tingin natin na hindi magandang habit pa rin yung madalas na binababa yung kamay ni Drian.
Well, that's of course been the knock on Drian dito, yung kanyang depensa. Pero yung offense niya naman talaga is also very superb. But again, another matchup here of a southpaw versus the orthodox orthodox fighter. The southpaw being the Thai fighter. Ito si Mud Duangpetch Kokietgym.
Alam mo, I'm having this feeling na parang puzzle kay Duangpetch itong si Drian. Kung makikita mo, southpaw itong si Duangpetch. Pero parang hindi niya makita kung saan pupunta si Drian Francisco.
Well, it also helps the cause of both fighters. Also hurts the cause of both fighters na pababa na yung araw dito. So yung minsan may araw, minsan wala. And you don't see where the punches are coming from here. And then they touch gloves there. Final seconds of round number 1. Tough round to score there, Dennis.
Pero ako, I'll give that to Drian.
At alam naman natin itong si Jong, yung metabolism niya medyo may kabilisan pa, but then he can expand again to 118. In fact, he's thinking of actually campaigning in the 118 division soon. Samantala, ito naman si Duangpetch Kokietgym. At the age of 30, what a record, 51 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 21 knockouts. As we take a look at highlights there from round number 1, ito yung binobodega ni Drian, ang kanyang kalaban, pero ang bilis din na countering nitong si Duangpetch.
Pero I doubt the quality of the opponents, itong si Duangpetch.
As we now enter round number 2, scheduled for 12. Once again, coming to you from Nong Khai, Thailand, from the Buangkan School, Noel Zarate, kasama si Dennis Principe. At ito na po ang kampanya ng ating Gintong Kamao sa pagkuha ng kanyang world title, the interim WBA Super Flyweight title. At parang toro itong si Duangpetch Kokietgym.
Parang ang main weapon itong si Duangpetch, yung mga short left hook,
Drian with a nice jab.
Pero tumama sa katawan si Duangpetch.
And Duangpetch showing signs that he is a counter puncher as well. Drian, oh, nice combination there for the Filipino. And you can see that Drian is reaching. Drian has the reach advantage dito. Pero he's really reaching pagdating sa kanyang mga jabs.
And a much better footwork. I think Drian must do that. Yung ginagawa niya kapag tumatama siya. Lumalabas agad siya. Therefore, he's able to avoid yung mga counter blows nitong si Duangpetch Kokietgym.
And Duangpetch now very careful of the hand speed of Drian. And again, another jab coming in. Si Drian sinusukatan na itong si Duangpetch, seeing exactly how far he needs to go to execute his punches.
He's using a very ideal fight plan. Use his left jab, combination, sabay labas.
Oo.
Because alam mo, kahit na sabihin natin na hindi solid yung mga yun, frustrating yun on the part of the Thai fighter.
And Drian is also stepping into the punches right now, meaning he is taking the timing away from Duangpetch. So good fight plan. Nice left again from Drian Francisco.
That was a solid uppercut connected by Drian Francisco. And another good right from Drian.
Drian now getting his timing going here. Duangpetch takes another one, but he also hits Drian with that right hook.
Alam mo, that uppercut, especially in fighting a smaller fighter, ma-imagine mo yung lakas nung dating nung uppercut na yun,
Drian right now trying to be the aggressor, pero baandan na rin yung counter punching nito si Duangpetch Kokietgym, the hometown boy.
The Thai is being more aggressive, but the thing is, mas maganda yung mga patama ni Drian. Most of them uppercut. Sabi nga natin, pag maiksi yung kalaban mo at puro uppercut ang bibitaw mo, pagka tumama yun,
that's a low blow. That's a low blow. I don't know if Steve Smoker saw that one. That was a low blow.
Well, this I am saying, Drian is starting to make itong Thai fighter na ma-frustrate sa laban na to.
That'll do it for the second round as both fighters touch gloves. As we will take a look at highlights from round number 2. Drian Francisco really got busy here with his uppercut, Dennis.
Oo. At sabi nga natin, frustration is starting to
low blow,
set in dito sa Thai challenger. And alam mo, si Drian, he is looking good and he is doing good dito sa laban na to. So far, I have scored those first 2 rounds in favor of our fighter, Drian Francisco.
Pero again, Steve Smoker, our referee, has to take a look at some of the low blows being thrown here by Duangpetch Kokietgym. There was one obvious one na napangiwi pa nga ito si Drian ng second round. That was not called. We are now in the third round scheduled for 12. Drian escaping from the corner.
Drian's got quick reflexes.
Yan na naman.
Ito nga, I was about to say that na yung reflexes ni Drian is frustrating. Itong Thai fighter, ang kagandahan nito is that nawawala sa focus itong Thai opponent ni Drian.
Drian got hit by another low blow that time. Was not called. Now Drian digging to the body. Drian fights his way out of the corner. Drian with a good right hand.
And what is turning out to be a good fight plan dito on the part of Drian Francisco is that kumaka-counter din siya, Tumatama yung Thai ng dalawa sa katawan. Babalik din si Drian ng dalawa sa katawan.
Just got a low blow warning and issued another low blow right there.
Parang bumawi rin si Drian, mukhang low blow rin. And in some ways, magandang mensahe yun para sa kanyang Thai opponent.
Drian lost his balance that time.
Low blow.
Another, ang daming low blow. That's another one right there. Hindi tinatawag. There, that's a second warning right now, pero medyo delayed ang pagpasok dito ni Steve Smoker. That's about 4 or 5 low blows in this round alone.
Mukhang maraming napanood na.
Yun na naman. I don't know where the low blow territory is para dito kay Steve Smoker.
Check mo nga.
There it is again.
Hindi ba Golota apelido nitong Thai fighter?
Ewan ko. That's low blow after low blow being thrown here.
Another low blow.
And there's gotta be a point deduction coming here.
Alam mo, masyadong mabait itong referee, na si Steve Smoker.
I don't know.
Sa Thai opponent.
Third warning na ba yan? Dapat meron ng point deduction yan at this point, Dennis.
Dapat meron na, But, probably being the hometown hero.
Kahit na ba?
The local hero,
A low blow is a low blow. 2 warnings and then a point deduction. That's how it's usually done. Ewan ko dito kay Steve Smoger, ba't niya hindi tinatawag yun?
Well, that is because despite that, Drian is still winning this round.
Yes.
In my opinion. Because he's been throwing cleaner shots, And
Drian tries the uppercut once again as we have the final seconds here of round number 3. A round that has been marked by a series of low blows, only 2 of which were caught by referee Steve Smoger. That will do it for the third. Entering round number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, oh boy, a number of low blows in that third round by Kokietgym, and he still has not gotten a point deduction. Just a bunch of warnings, Dennis.
Alam mo, dapat dito gawin ni Steve Smoger yung kanyang trabaho, and that is to pay attention dito sa mga low blows ng Thai fighter. But if you look at it, in so many ways, encouraging yan para sa mga Filipino fight fans because for one, ibig sabihin yan, nawawala sa focus itong Thai fighter.
Drian gets hit in the midsection that time. Those were 2 clean blows there by Duangpetch for a change.
Kaganda naman. Kitang-kita mo kay Drian, yung kanyang focus dito, Basta ginagawa niya lang yung dapat niyang gawin. To throw yung mga clear blows, magpatama sa katawan to frustrate his opponent. A very focused Drian Francisco.
And that was another low blow right there. There should be a point deduction already at this point. Ano pang hinihintay nito?
Dapat ito, disqualification
Exactly.
Is that the point deduction?
There it is. That's a point deduction.
Teka, sandali.
Hindi pa ba?
Just a 5-minute rest. The mandatory rest, pero
No, there has to be a point deduction dito, Dennis. Ilang warning ay bibigay dito ni Steve Smoger? Drian is not happy with what's going on right here. One last time. Sinabi pa niya one last time. Ilang warnings pa dapat yan? Let's take a look at it again. There, that was blatant already.
And he admitted it.
Inamin niya talaga. Sabihin na natin mali kung mali yun. But the thing is, pang-ilan na niya yun.
Alam mo, Noel, my concern right now is that a few days before the fight, si Drian nagkaroon ng ubo.
Adjusting to the, of course, the temperature here and the climate. Drian is visibly affected already here. But he's still continuing to fight. Now Duangpetch on the offensive. Trying to go to the body. Alam natin that Drian can take shots in the midsection. That's one of his strengths. But not below the belt.
Walang matibay sa below the belt,
Ayan, Drian with his combinations. That's the patented Drian Francisco digs.
Alam mo, malaki ang improvement ni Drian. I am impressed with how he has prepared for this fight.
Right.
Hindi na siya yung masyadong awkward,
Well, against Nunez, that was already impressive. And this is even more impressive.
This is definitely more impressive. Yung pagiging awkwardness niya, which, alam mo, a number of times, it helped him in a lot of his fights, yung pagiging awkward.
Right. Because it looks like he's unpredictable and unorthodox.
Mahirap nga naman pag-aralan yung mga tipong sa kanya mo na nakikita,
That's a clinic being shown there by Drian Francisco on how to throw a punch and avoid a punch from your opponent.
Well, I think right now, dapat dito dumistansya, si Drian, because sabi nga natin, puro low blow ginagawa ng Thai. And the only way for the Thai to do that is to be, to have a close encounter with Drian.
They touch gloves at the end of round 4 again. Drian Francisco clearly ahead on points, at least in our unofficial scorecard. And there's Duangpetch Kokietgym, who has thrown low blow after low blow after low blow. Ito pa rin po si Noel Zarate alongside Dennis Principe. But despite all of the low blows being thrown, wala pa rin point deduction.
Well, I have to give that round 4 kay Duangpetch.
I agree.
Because wala masyado nagawa si Drian. But
Yeah,
that is
nakita mo
because
yung low blow na
of
yun.
yung several low blows ni Duangpetch Kokietgym.
Entering the 5th round now, folks.
Would
Almost
have been 9-9 kung nagkaroon ng point deduction.
Right.
Because talagang hindi nakaporma ron si Drian. Not because maganda yung ginawa ni Duangpetch. Yun dahil sa marami mga low blows, marami mga dirty tactics na ginagawa itong Thai fighter.
And again, Steve Smoger, we saw it in his lips earlier, one last time. So pang ilang warning na binigay at look like the 4th warning already for low blows, and he is still not deducted a point from Duangpetch Kokietgym. Pero again, believe nga tayo dito kay Drian and Elmer Anuran and the training that he's gone through. Despite everything that's happening to him, he's still focused on his game plan dito, Dennis.
Well, number one, yung courage and focus ng isang fighter. No? There is no scientific way of measuring that. No?
Oh, nice uppercut there from Drian.
I think that's the most effective shots na dapat rito dahil sabi natin, maliit itong Thai. Maganda yung mga counter ni yung mga uppercut ni Drian. He should use more of that.
Tandaan po natin, ito si Drian Francisco is undefeated coming into this fight while his Thai opponent only has one. Oh, nice right hand there from Drian. Another uppercut there from Drian Francisco. And the timing cannot be continued here kasi hawak na ng hawak ito si Duangpetch. That uppercut has just really been on the money here for Drian Francisco.
And si Duangpetch tumitingin sa kanyang corner.
Oh, another solid uppercut there from Drian.
That's the punch. That is the punch. Nawalang pansagot itong Thai fighter.
And he's not even setting up ngayon. Ito si Drian, he's just going for that uppercut immediately. At yan ay side-to-side movement na alam nating ginagawa ni Drian. Yung akala mo, kakanan, biglang babanat sa kaliwa. Oh, nice left there from Duangpetch.
This again is turning out to be another clear round para kay Drian.
Well, with under a minute remaining, dito po sa round 5.
Drian is doing good.
Looked like Drian got away with a low blow of his own that time.
Ito na yung kanyang patented na lakad pala yun, no? Sabay bibitaw.
Liliko na lang bigla eh. Nadepensa na ni Duangpetch yung uppercut. It looks like Drian showing a little bit of fatigue here. Towards the end, mukhang binuhos na ni Drian lahat dito sa round number 5. Duangpetch is still standing though. And that'll do it. Oh, Duangpetch and Drian exchange blows after the bell.
ขอบคุณเสียงปรบมือครับนี่คือกำลังใจของนักชกของไทย
Masahe na tinatanggap dito ni Duangpetch Kokietgym as Drian Francisco. Yan, Thai massage. Tama yan. At kailangan niya mamaya ng Mai Tai. Kasi kailangan na niyang mag-relax after this fight. And the trainers are telling him exactly what to do. Kita mo naman dito yung mga uppercuts na binitiwan ni Drian, ano? And he got tagged with the left hand that time, but it was really the uppercuts of Drian that won him that round.
Well, I'm sure, Noel, marami rin nagsasabi sa iyo, no? Dapat pagsabihan itong si Drian and this handlers na maraming dapat i-correct.
Correct.
Pero I beg to disagree because number one, he's used to it. At ang dami ng laban, ano?
Wow, yan na naman.
Puro panalo. Actually, undefeated pa nga ito si Drian. He's used to it. And he's having so much success with that kind of style, ano?
Well, itong si Drian, ano, you have to think about it. Yung mga naging kalaban niya. And there are no pushovers. Ricardo Nunez.
Number one contender.
Number one contender. Roberto Vasquez.
Former world champion.
At of course, the only chink in the armor nito si Drian is that one draw that he suffered way back against Suelo in 2007.
But Suelo is a veteran fighter.
Yes.
Na, no?
Ito na naman ngayon. Drian, that uppercut is now being watched. Palitan na sila rito. Looks like the exchange of punches at the end of the bell kanina fired both fighters up, Dennis.
Itong ginagawa ni Drian, ano, moving out of harm's way, low blow. Lumalabas si Drian, you can sense
There's another one right there. There has to be a point deduction now.
Finally.
Yan, finally. Dapat pangalawa na niya yan, Dennis.
Look at the face of Duangpetch. Mukhang wala na siya rito sa lugar na to, no? He is at a loss. Duangpetch is at a loss.
And Drian has to be given all the time now to recover from that one. Sunod yun, yung una hindi nga nakita eh.
Oo.
I don't know what Steve Smoger is looking at dito, Dennis. Obvious na yung pag papalitan sila sa katawan, hindi niya tinitignan kung saan yung mga low blow.
Oo, hindi kaya nakakwentuhan ito yung Prime Minister
Ayaw
na
ko.
nandito ngayon.
The Prime Minister of Thailand is actually in attendance. Yan po si Abisit Jajiva.
Paying us a visit dito sa
Well, of course.
venue.
And his entire cabinet, it appears, is also here.
Hindi kaya dahil napapressure na rin itong si Duangpetch, knowing that the top officials of this land ay nandito.
Well, he's just gotta bring his A-game. Isipin mo naman yung record niya, Dennis, ha? 51 years old! Going down! Going down is Duangpetch! And finally, Drian Francisco sends a message to the Thailand.
Ano to? Mukhang wala na to.
Pero nakatayo pa. His eyes are not yet back. Steve Smoger says, fight on.
Now Drian will go for the kill. This could be the end.
Drian. Hindi bumabato. Oh, nice left hand there coming from Duangpetch. Sends Drian backwards.
Look at how accurate.
Another knockdown. Drian Francisco on the verge of a championship dito, Dennis.
Wala, I don't think... What a shot and what accuracy ang pinapakita rito ni Drian Francisco.
So there was a point deduction and 2 knockdowns. This is a 10-7 round right now for Drian. It has to be stopped right here. And that is literally saved by the bell, Dennis. Sinundo pa siya ng kanyang trainer. I don't think Duangpetch has what it takes to continue here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a round for Drian Francisco. You know, it's a 10-7 round officially.
Definitely, no? And plus the point deduction.
Oo, yun na. 2 knockdowns and 1 point deduction. Napunta kagad kay Drian yung round na yun. I mean, it was about time that Drian got angry with all the low blows. And it's about time that Steve Smoger, our referee, gave that point deduction dito kay Duangpetch, Kokietgym na sandamukal na low blow.
Oh, well,
nakita mo Steve
alam mo,
Smoger.
lumalabas 10-6 na eh, no? Because 2 knockdowns.
Point deduction.
And then point deduction.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
10-6, ano?
Oo.
There is
That's a
so
10-6
much
round.
pressure on the shoulders of Duangpetch Kokietgym. Ito yung
Ayan.
uppercut.
Boom! Parang welcome to my ring. Kasi ito yung pangalawa. Boom! Upo ka, boy! Round 7 na po tayo. Papasok na po tayo. Noel Zaradel outside Dennis Principe.
Mukhang kailangan ng isang balting M150 kung si Duangpetch.
Hindi na niya kailangan inumin niya. Kailangan maligo na siya sa M150 kung gusto niya. And Drian Francisco is just on the money right now as
Alam
we
mo,
enter the 7th. Yes.
Ingat lang dahil number 1 may tendency nga na magiging dirty fighter itong Thailander.
Well, alam mo, if he throws another low blow, ano ba yan? He'll be deducted another point or disqualification na?
Deduction yun. Ano?
Because doon lang pinapakita ni Duangpetch, and it's very disappointing because we expected to see that Duangpetch with a record of 51 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw would have top quality, yung talagang world-class fighting na ipinapakita.
Correct.
Hindi yung puro dirty tactics here against Drian, the younger fighter at the age of 28.
Well, yun dahil sa very frustrating para sa kanya, no, yung pinapakitang style ni Drian Francisco. Add to that, the solid blows, the very accurate punches na binibitaw rito ni Drian Francisco.
Well, Dennis, needless to say, itong si Duangpetch Kokietgym has to win here by knockout.
May biro mo, ikaw ba naman lumabang kay Drian? Kung titignan mo, sasabihin mo, wala sa forma. Pero tinatamaan ka, masasakit. Bumabagsak ka pa. Doubly frustrating, ano? In knowing that you're being
Low blow
beaten.
na naman, oh! How many low blows are we going to see here in this bout? Drian threw a low blow of his own also kanina, hindi rin nakita ni Smoger. Pero kay Drian, panaka-nakalas, probably his third or fourth.
Alam mo, partner,
low blow.
if Drian gets to win this fight, whether by knockout or by decision, if he gets to survive this, isang magandang makikita natin ito is that may puso itong batang ito. Several times, countless times already, puro low blows ang tinatanggap ni Drian. Pero nakita mo, hindi nagre-reklamo.
Yung mental focus ni Drian.
Hindi nagre-reklamo rito si Drian Francisco. That's the ikang encouraging about this fighter from Mindoro, no?
Yes, Mindoro, originally from Mindoro, now based in Agoncillo, Batangas. Ito po si Drian, namigay na rin na low blow doon, no? And again, you know, Steve Smoger, there have been about 20 low blows and he's only caught about, what, 5? Ang dami na eh. Hindi pa kanya nawawarningan si Drian.
Puro warning, ano?
Si Drian, may mga low blow na rin binitiwan. Hindi niya nawawarningan si Drian.
You know, probably holds the record of having the most warning in a fight. Ano? Kung meron man record sa boxing na ganon.
Final seconds of round 7. It appears that Drian has lost his grip on Duangpetch in this round. He could have finished him off in the 6th and could have done it here. Pero mukhang naka-recover na itong si Duangpetch Kokietgym at the end of 7 rounds of boxing. Well, yan po mga kaibigan, Drian Francisco going into his happy place right now. Dennis, ito pa rin po si Noel Zarate alongside Dennis Principe from the Buencan School in Nong Khai, Thailand. Drian Francisco, pinabagsak ng 2 beses ang kanyang opponent na taga-Thailand, taga-Bangkok, si Duangpetch Kokietgym in round 6. And Duangpetch was also issued a 1-point deduction for a low blow. So 10-6 round there. Round 7, not much activity here coming from Drian.
Alam mo, ingat lang dito si Drian because even if merong clear low blow rito with the way Steve Smoger has been officiating this fight, baka pwede ba sabihin na legal blow yung supposedly illegal na tatama sa kanya. Baka mangyari pa rito. Matalo pa tayo ng knockout dito.
Well, let's see if Drian will allow that to happen right now. Drian, a little gun shy now with his uppercut that worked in the earlier rounds. And Drian, for some reason, nung round 7, yung activity ni Drian went down. After a monster 6th round, na 2 beses niya pinabagsak. Ito si Duangpetch. Could fatigue be setting in already at this point? Alam natin si Drian, di nagpakagutom to make weight. He made weight. He put on a little bit coming into this fight. Not bad. Oh, nice this. The uppercut again. Round 8 scheduled for 12, mga kaibigan. Duangpetch now trying to use his heart.
You know, Drian, for me, is the most exciting, awkward fighter.
Amen to that. Pero isipin mo yung pressure dito kay Drian. A foreigner in Thailand, trying to go for a world title here in Thailand. Amidst thousands of hostile people, mas matindi ang pressure dito kay Duangpetch Kokietgym kasi ginugulpi siya ng kalaban dito sa sarili niyang bansa sa harapan ng kanilang Prime Minister.
Well, tingnan mo yung mga suntok ni Drian, ano? Nang gagaling sa bewang, ang layo ng pinanggagalingan
Okay, yan na naman tayo. Come on.
So what is that, ref?
Looks like it should be another deduction dito. Si Drian nagsasawa na sa mga low blow na to. Hindi pwedeng timeout na lang to. There has to be another point deduction dito.
Kita mo si Manang, sinasabi, suko na raw.
Suko si Drian?
Sorry, misis.
You can see it, Very clear. Asang bagal pa ng pasok dito si Steve Smoger. The moment the low blow happens, pasok ka kaagad.
Now, yun yung kinakatakot ko, paring Noel. Pag tumama ng low blow, bumagsak si Drian, sabihin, body shot.
Then
kita mo, walang point deduction.
That's really strange. Galing na sa ilang warning na point deduction na, nag-low blow na naman, wala na naman point deduction dito.
Number 1, the reason kung bakit mo pinagpahinga ng 5 minutes is because low blow yun.
Yes. So once again, we continue here. Drian, another low blow right there. Drian now connects. Drian, ginagamit na niya yung kanyang boxing skills. The Filipino is focused. Drian with another uppercut. Duangpetch trying to tie him up. Under a minute remaining here in the 8th. Oh, Drian wants to finish this now. Dennis, ayaw na niya pabutin ng decision to. Ayaw na niya patagalin to.
Well, he wants to win convincingly. Ano?
Yes. Huwag ng decision. Baka mamaya matama na naman siya ng low blow na sabing legal blow.
Yun nga eh. It's all about heart on the part of the Thai fighter. You have to give it to him too.
At may pagod na rin si Drian at this point.
Yun na,
Ayan na naman. Yan ang patented na paalis na si Drian, namimigay pa ng kaliwa. Kay Drian ko lang nakita yun. No?
Patented yan, kay Drian Francisco. Yung style niya.
Siya lang gumagawa nun. Sinubukan ni Al sa paupan dati yun, natamaan siya. Drian obviously tired here. No defense anymore being shown by Drian, just standing there. And that will do it for round number 8. As you can see, the Thai government officials clapping here. Kailangan na talaga ng more than just a Thai massage for the Thai fighter dito, Dennis. At nakalusot na naman yung isang low blow niya kanina. Warning lang ang binigay dito ni Steve Smoger. We're now entering the 9th round scheduled for 12.
Well, again, if ever ang ikatutuwa natin dito is that nakikita natin yung tapang ni Drian Francisco. Sabi nga, yung tapang Batangas.
Yan.
Wow.
Di lang tapang Batangas, tapang Pilipino na yan, no?
Lahat ng kababayan ni Duangpetch nung malapit na sa kanya.
Yan.
Egging him on.
Kita natin dito some of the highlights from that 8th round. We now enter round number 9, scheduled for 12. At stake, of course, is the WBA interim super flyweight title. Drian Francisco against Duangpetch. Kokietgym. Drian Francisco way ahead on points. Just by the 6th round, the 10-6 ang nakuha niya ron.
This is the same title, of course, na binakante ni Nito Donaire Jr.
Oh, nice right hand. Medyo napaatras doon itong si Duangpetch. Steve Smoger, our referee, has not earned our respect. Not at all. So many low blows.
He is an international veteran
yes.
referee,
Drian, natamaan doon at sabay tinukuran siya. Drian Francisco.
Kita mo yung determination ni Drian.
Right. Now running away. Ngayon, ang question dito, Dennis, may fatigue factor na ba for Drian Francisco as he gets tagged again with the right hand?
Well, number one, for him to run away like that. Alam natin na yun ay yung classic patented na Drian Francisco.
Yes.
It's not because he feels hurt. It's not because he feels tired. But that's how Drian Francisco fights. Yung mga ganyan estilo,
Nakababa yung guard na ganyan. I mean, nahihilo kanyang kalaban sa ginagawa niya. Drian to the right.
Alam mo, very accurate ito si Drian Francisco. Despite the fact na sinasabi nga na ang layo ng pinanggagalingin ng mga suntok. Yung mga suntok na naman, malayo nga. Pero,
what a right hand from Drian! Nakatayo pa, another right hand! That drugged him up!
Natay-insert!
Hindi na sumusuntok ito si Kokietgym. Drian, it's just a matter of time again for another knockdown. Could this be the 3rd knockdown of the fight?
Natay's clinching. Obviously, is again hurt.
Wala siya masandalan. Ang layo ni Drian Drian, wanted to end it right there. Uppercut connecting once again. Kokietgym is running out of batteries. In reference to 3K battery of course dito sa Thailand.
Running out of battery, running out of energy drink.
Wala na. Another right hand from Drian. Si Drian, may pagod na rin yata. Wala na rin inaangat yung kanyang braso dito. Under a minute remaining here in the 9th.
But he's still accurate,
Right.
Pagod man si Drian, but most of his shots, tumatama pa rin.
Natamaan din siya that time ni Duangpetch. Tied him up here.
Nalayo ng mga suntok, pero parang dumadaan sa S-Lex,
Another right hand. Final seconds of the 9th. Drian trying to finish off Duangpetch, and it looks like Duangpetch will survive round number 9. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, yan po, Drian Francisco trying to stay as focused as possible as we enter round number 10, scheduled for 12 for the WBA Interim Super Flyweight title. Alam naman po natin na itong si Drian Francisco is way ahead on points.
Well,
kahit anong mangyari dito,
away,
Dennis.
no?
Yeah,
3 more rounds away, including this 10th round.
Ayan na naman. Tingnan mo yung mga kanan na binibigay niya. And Drian is obviously also a little tired at this point as we enter the 10th.
But not as tired and as hurt as his opponent.
You're right. So Duangpetch or Duangpetch Kokietgym trying to stay alive here. If he can hang on, probably get his second win here in this round and maybe the 11th round, he could turn the tide here against Drian.
Well, again, sabi nga natin, dapat ingat lang dito si Drian, use his left jab. At huwag na siguro masyado mag-gamble pa, no?
Oo. But he cannot stay unaggressive. Baka mamaya malandingan siya ng lucky punch doon. So he has to just keep the pressure on, but at the same time be very careful. Na ito si Duangpetch will be fighting on desperation already. Alam na ni Duangpetch yan that he needs to win by a knockout. Drian. Steve Smoger very slowly walks over while Drian was in a very uncompromising position. Nako, ewan ko, ang dami kong reklamo rito sa ating referee, Dennis.
Well, I think in some ways, he's still favoring itong Thai fighter. I hate to say it.
Let's hope not, di ba?
For him to call 4 warnings, 5 warnings.
4 or 5 warnings and only
just
1 point deduction. Drian just now picking his spots. He's being very careful, trying to conserve as much energy as possible here. He knows he's ahead on points. Just by virtue of round 6 nga na naging 10-6 round for Drian Francisco.
He is way ahead definitely, I just don't know about the judges.
Ayun nga lang. Yun nga lang, nasa Thailand nga pala tayo. Si Duangpetch.
Well, good thing about this is that...
Oy! Duangpetch! I don't know if he can get this, he can get up from this one, and Drian knows it. And finally, Steve Smoger waves it off. We have a new Philippine champion, ladies and gentlemen. Ayan po yung Prime Minister ng Thailand, si Abhisit Vejjajiva. And Drian Francisco, it was only a matter of time, but we have a new world champion from the Philippines, Drian Gintong Kamao Francisco, as he is welcomed there by his manager, Elmer Anuran. What a shot there for Drian Francisco to end the fight in the 10th round. And look at the honor he gives to the Thai people.
First thing,
officials have now come in, and we will have the awarding ceremonies.
วันนี้นักชกไทยของเราก็
Of course, hindi natin naintindihan ang ating Thai announcer dito. But again, what a fight. Yeah.
Francisco.
Ayan.
Drian Francisco.
Ayan,
Tadi
i-interviewin.
ก็ได้รับการคาดเข็ม
Hindi
ขั
ko
ด
lang kung
จาก
interviewin niya itong si Drian. There's Danny Anuran behind Drian Francisco. And of course, sa ilang sandali po magsisimula na itong ating laban. There's Drian Francisco on your screens. 19 wins, no losses. Ayan po makikita natin yung kanyang kakaibang shorts. Samantala, yellow shorts po ang suot nitong si Duangpetch Kokietgym. And of course, yung ating referee si Steve Smoger. And masasabi natin itong kalaban niya, Dennis, itong kalaban ni Jong is no pushover literally.
but you know what is encouraging about what we're seeing right now is that for someone, nakatulad ni Drian, na first time lalaban abroad,
Yes.
makikita mo yung confidence written all over his face at easily mga 2 to 3 inches ang height advantage ni Drian. Actually, ngayon ko lang na-realize, mas matangkad pala itong si Drian laban kay Duangpetch.
Well, Drian Francisco trying to feel his way around. Of course, this is scheduled for 12. Alam mo, nakausap natin si Elmer Anuran, yung manager nitong si Drian Francisco, and he's never seen, according to Elmer, he's never seen Drian more relaxed coming into a fight, and which is ironic because first time niya nga nalaban dito abroad. Drian with some early combinations to the body. Dito naman kay Duangpetch Kokietgym, whose real name is Duangpetch, ang kanyang kartada. Dennis, pakinggan natin na maigi ito 51 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 21 win.
Alam mo, I'm having this feeling na parang puzzle kay Duangpetch itong si Drian, ano? Kung makikita mo, no? Southpaw itong si Duangpetch, pero parang hindi niya makita kung saan pupunta si Drian Francisco.
Well, it also helps the cause of both fighters, also hurts the cause of both fighters na pababa na yung araw dito. So yung minsan may araw, minsan wala, and you don't see where the punches are coming from here, and then they touch gloves there. Final seconds of round number 1. Tough round to score there, Dennis.
Pero ako, I'll give that to Drian.
At alam naman natin itong si Jong, yung metabolism niya medyo may kabilisan pa, but then he can expand again to 118. In fact, he's thinking of actually campaigning in the 118 division soon. Samantala, ito naman si Duangpetch Kokietgym at the age of 30. What a record, 51 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 21 knockouts. As we take a look at highlights there from round number 1, ito yung binobodega ni Drian, ang kanyang kalaban, pero ang bilis din ng countering nitong si Duangpetch.
Pero I doubt the quality of the opponents, ano? Itong si Duangpetch.
As we now enter round number 2, scheduled for 12. Once again, coming to you from Nong Khai, Thailand, from the Buangkan School, Noel Zarate, kasama si Dennis Principe. Teams coming by way of knockout. If there's any chink in this record, yung knockout to win ratio niya is not impressive.
Correct. Well, golden boy na pala ito, no? More than 50 fights. But siyempre, malaking advantage sa kanya. Nandito sa kanyang bayan ginagawa itong laban na to, no?
Which is also another thing because he's the, sabagay, vacant ito pinaglalabanan nila. So they decided to hold it here at Nong Khai in Thailand. And Drian Francisco, ito, sunod-sunod ang acid test para dito kay Drian Francisco. And this is probably the biggest one of them all. Drian going to the body early at hinahabol siya dito. Dito si Duangpetch Kokietgym.
You know, what I like about Drian right now, at least for his first round, is that he's picking up his shots, ano? At hindi siya nagmamadali, hindi siya ika nga katulad ng before, ano? Na kapag may pagkakataon, talagang ibubuhos sa lahat. But this time, medyo sinusukat-sukat niya. And so far, he is having a good start. He's been connecting some good shots, most of them to the body. Maganda rin yung kanyang left jab. Pero alam mo, yung isang medyo sa tingin natin na hindi magandang habit pa rin yung madalas na binababa yung kamay, ano, ni Drian.
Well, that's of course been the knock on Drian dito, yung kanyang depensa. Pero yung offense niya naman talaga is also very superb. But again, another matchup here of a southpaw versus the orthodox orthodox fighter. The southpaw being the Thai fighter. Ito si Duangpetch Kokietgym. At ito na po ang kampanya ng ating gintong kamao sa pagkuha ng kanyang world title, the interim WBA super flyweight title. At parang toro itong si Duangpetch Kokietgym.
Ano, parang ang main weapon itong si Duangpetch, yung mga short left hook, ano?
Drian with a nice jab.
Pero tumama sa katawan si Duangpetch.
And Duangpetch showing signs that he is a counter puncher as well. Drian, nice combination there for the Filipino. And you can see that Drian is reaching. Drian has the reach advantage dito, pero he's really reaching pagdating sa kanyang mga jabs.
And a much better footwork. I think Drian must do that. Ano, yung ginagawa niya kapag tumatama siya, lumalabas agad siya. Therefore, he's able to avoid yung mga counter blows nitong si Duangpetch Kokietgym.
And Duangpetch now very careful of the hand speed of Drian. And again, another jab coming in. Si Drian sinusukatan na itong si Duangpetch, seeing exactly how far he needs to go to execute his punches.
He's using a very ideal fight plan. Use his left jab, combination, sabay labas. Because alam mo, kahit na sabihin natin na hindi solid yung mga yun, frustrating yun, on the part of the Thai fighter.
And Drian is also stepping into the punches right now, meaning he is taking the timing away from Duangpetch. So good fight plan. Nice left again from Drian Francisco.
That was a solid uppercut connected by Drian Francisco. And another good right from Drian.
Drian now getting his timing going here. Duangpetch takes another one, but he also hits Drian with that right hook.
Alam mo, that uppercut, especially in fighting a smaller fighter, ma-imagine mo yung lakas nung dating nung uppercut na yun,
Drian right now trying to be the aggressor, pero baandan na rin yung counter-punching nito si Duangpetch, Kokietgym, the hometown boy.
The Thai is being more aggressive, but the thing is, mas maganda yung mga patama ni Drian. Most of them uppercut. Sabi nga natin, pag maiksi yung kalaban mo at puro uppercut ang bibitaw mo, pagka tumama yun, malakas ang dating may low blow.
That's a low blow. I don't know if Steve Smoker saw that one. That was a low blow.
Well, this I am saying, Drian is starting to make itong Thai fighter na ma-frustrate sa laban na to.
That'll do it for the second round as both fighters touch gloves. As we will take a look at highlights from round number 2. Drian Francisco really got busy here with his uppercut.